Before job start on engine repair, we must search any container that used to drain the engine oil. Go to the equipments to be repaired when tools and everything that used for repair is ready. This is the motorcycle that we like to repair. This motorcycle with sidecar was made for passenger carrier and any other things that fit for transport from one place to another. This design made on Philippines and somebody fabricated for rental or private purposes to any capable drivers. It is rented by capable driver and will operate almost all the time until end of the day. We need now to repair the very newest engine of this Kawasaki motorcycle named Barako II 175cc. We make center stand before we start fixing to have more space underneath of engine. We must put any flat hard surface if the ground is soft so that the center stand will not penetrate into the soft ground. Choose the right socket wrench to open the oil drain plug while the container is underneath. Leave the oil will drain completely while you remove the engine sprocket cover. Open the cover of source coil and timing magnet when the oil was drained completely. This is the source coil, lighting coil, and charging coil that merge together. This is the timing magnetism. Open the cover of timing gear. This timing gear cover have breather that go into the air cleaner by means of hose and one-way plate valve. Remove the timing chain guide tensioner. This is the timing chain tensioner. Looks like when modified by bolt only, and it is manually tensioned by turning the bolt. The original timing chain tensioner is automatic release tension when the timing chain will loose. The timing chain on the gear was attached around on it, while the center part is decompression weight. This decompression weight will make an initial opening before we crank the engine to release the stored compression on chamber for soft and smooth manual cranking by kick lever starter or by electric motor starter. The timing gear was attached with timing chain that connected to the timing magnet. During engine rotation, the timing gear that connected to camshaft will close the exhaust and intake valve, which create complete piston compression, while the timing magnet will rotate simultaneously to the source coil to create firing current to spark plug. As I observed that the timing chain was already extended on length, on which the chain joint is loosened, while the tensioner cannot tension anymore due to an even loss of chain joint. I removed the old timing chain and replaced it with my spare timing chain. This timing chain is used but still good. I removed only this timing chain from my other similar engine which is on standby and under repair due to many defects spare parts. Now we install the timing chain. We need to have a timing alignment of the engine firing cycle after we install this timing chain. On this Barako II motorcycle have pointed timing mark on the below engine casing that must be aligned to the T mark of timing magnet, while the timing sprocket T mark will align also on the small dot hole mark on the above engine cylinder head. We adjust only the timing chain and timing sprocket to align on the timing mark while the timing magnet was steady aligned to each timing mark. The timing gear T mark now was aligned already to a small dot hole, while the timing magnet T mark also was aligned to the pointed mark of the engine casing at similar position of timing sprocket. Put the timing chain guide tensioner to tension the timing chain for valve adjustment. Remove the intake valve cover. Remove the exhaust valve cover. Remove the driver cushion seat and gasoline tank for more access during intake or exhaust valve gap adjustment. We make sure the timing alignment of timing gear and timing magnet that align on the T-mark from engine casing alignment marking before we adjust the intake or exhaust gap of the valve. Use 0.08mm filler gauge for the intake gap and 0.10mm filler gauge for exhaust gap as specified on Kawasaki Barako II 175 valve timing gap adjustment. Adjust the intake valve gap with 0.08mm filler gauge by means of combination wrench and flat screwdriver. Adjust also the exhaust valve gap with 0.10mm filler gauge by means of combination wrench and flat screwdriver. You start closing the open parts of the engine if you finish the timing alignment and engine valve gap adjustment. Clean the timing magnet and winding coil cover to make more smooth on the gasket fitting surface. Put the 3-band 1104 or any gasket maker brand for additional seal. Close the cover and put the correct bolts with specified torque application of tightening. Clean and close the engine sprocket cover with correct bolts. Clean and put additional gasket maker for more sealed on timing chain cover even there is the oil ring rubber gasket. Clean and put additional gasket maker for more sealed on intake valve cover even there is the oil ring rubber gasket. Be sure that the upward will place on the top position when mounting the cover or closing the intake valve. Clean and put also additional gasket maker for more sealed on exhaust valve cover even there is the oil ring rubber gasket. Put back the fuel tank and connect fuel hose from carburetor into the fuel tank. Mount the driver cushion seat and secure with 2 bolts behind. Open the fuel valve of the fuel tank so that fuel will flow going to the carburetor. Refill 1.4 liters of new engine oil before starting the engine according to Kawasaki Barako II 175cc oil specification. On my side, I prefer to put 2 liters of engine oil because this motorcycle have sidecar attachment and will always running during rental period. These 2 liters of engine oil will prevent the engine drying out of oil if some small leaks will appear because we have the extra half liters to drain out on any small leaks before the leak to be corrected. Remove the container of old engine oil to keep clear the kickstarter before starting this motorcycle engine. Take the ignition key and start the motorcycle engine. The motorcycle engine now is running and we observe that the engine noise was gone while the engine running in normal noise. We remove out the tools and lower down the motorcycle to have a test drive for engine torque. Finally, the job was done completely and perfectly. This rental tricycle now is ready to use for capable driver. I hope that you learned some ideas on this video. I invite you to subscribe, like, share, and follow to my channel, Knowledge Link Information.